Buenos dias from Greenway Parks. This is the Rorschach Spain update from the 24th of December, 2024. Happy holiday season. This is a quick summary of what's going down in Spain. Kicking off, on Friday the 20th, the government, along with Spain's major unions, the UGT and CCOO, agreed to cut the official work week to 37.5 hours from 40 with no pay reduction. Yolanda Díaz, Spain's labor minister, called the measure historic and said that it would benefit 12 million workers. However, the agreement has not yet been made official in law, and it stands as just a promise between the government and the unions. New legislation should come into full effect by the end of 2025 and will require companies to strictly track their employees' hours. Companies that don't follow the new rules could face fines of over 10,000 euros per worker. Still on government stuff, in January next year, Spain will introduce a new rent control index to curb disproportionate rent increases, replacing the current 3% annual cap in 2020. Going forward, the National Institute of Statistics will calculate the index monthly, factoring in average rental prices and long-term trends. The government says it wants to shield tenants from sharp hikes while ensuring transparency for landlords. Final details are due by the 31st of December, but housing experts say this is a crucial step towards stabilizing Spain's rental market. Between 2014 and 2023, Spain lost an average of 8 winter days. That is 8 days on which the lowest recorded temperature was above freezing. According to the nonprofit research group Climate Central, León in the northwest, Palencia in the north, and Soria in the northeast, and La Rioja in the central region were the most affected provinces of Spain. Climate Central says that the fossil fuel damage has contributed to an average of 8 warmer days a year in Spain. Globally, Northern Europe faced the worst impacts, with Denmark, Latvia, and Lithuania losing over 3 weeks of winter days. Researchers emphasize the need for urgent adaptation, warning that 2024 will close as the warmest year ever recorded. Over to Valencia, where on Sunday the 22nd, King Felipe VI, Queen Letizia, and her daughters, Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia, made a surprise visit to Catarroja, a town heavily impacted by the flooding in October, which we reported in previous episodes. The family toured the town and its recently restored municipal market before visiting Albufera, the natural area also affected by the disaster. Lorena Silvent, Catarroja's mayor, expressed gratitude for the visit, but noted that the royals only saw the rebuilt parts of town, highlighting ongoing recovery efforts and the poor situation post-flood. Now, some social media stunts. Spain's pediatricians have raised concerns over the Superman challenge, a risky TikTok trend causing injuries among teens. The challenge involves teenagers being thrown into the air to mimic superhero poses, sometimes leading to severe harm. Last week, 3 students from the Pablo Neruda Secondary School in Huelva in the south got hurt attempting the stunt. Spanish Society of Pediatric Emergencies has since reported cases in Andalusia in the south, Basque Country in the north, and Catalonia with injuries including fractures and concussions. While TikTok trends are usually lighthearted, this superhero trend has caused some incidents in France and Israel as well. Let's talk tolls. The European Commission has given Spain 2 months starting this December to implement a road toll system or face legal action. The ultimatum follows Spain's 2018 decision under President Pedro Sanchez to end motorway tolls, including the busy AP7 route on Spain's east coast. While this benefited drivers, the EU says Spain violated rules requiring toll systems with pollution charges to reduce CO2 emissions. Spain proposed alternatives like shifting freight to rail and promoting cleaner transport, but these plans remain unapproved. If no action is taken, Spain risks EU Court of Justice penalties and potential cuts to recovery funds. From fines to fortunate technology, a Google Maps photo captured in October 2024 in Tajueco in Castilla y León in the north of Spain has helped police arrest 2 suspects connected with the disappearance of a Cuban man. The image shows a man loading a bulky white sack in the trunk of a red car, a photo that a Google Maps Street View car captured while conducting its scheduled route to map Tajueco's roads. The Cuban national went missing in November last year after moving to Spain to track down a woman he believed to be his current partner who had gone missing. Relatives grew suspicious after receiving unusual texts from his phone, prompting a police report. Last month, police arrested the man's former partner and her alleged accomplice. You feeling lucky this year? Let's start things off with El Gordo, the nickname for Spain's famous Christmas lottery, which this year includes total winnings of over 2.8 billion euros. The lottery draw, which is a much anticipated event across the country, was held on Sunday the 22nd. Several citizens from across Spain checked out, with the winning ticket taking home up to 400,000 euros each. The lottery dates back to 1812 and draws nationwide excitement as families and coworkers purchase tickets in groups or decimos. France has its champagne, Britain its cider, but for Spain, one of the signature alcohols is in short supply. Cava sales have dropped sharply this year due to severe droughts over the past 3 years that impacted vineyards in Catalonia, where most cava is produced. Global sales fell around 12% from January to September compared to the same period in 2022, with international sales dropping nearly 16%. Germany, traditionally cava's largest market, saw around a 50% decrease, that's 50, largely due to reductions in supply from Freixenet, the world's largest cava producer. Sales in Britain also fell 15% as Italian Prosecco gained popularity. Despite these setbacks, demand did actually rise in Sweden, Japan, and the Netherlands. On Monday, the 23rd, the Russian cargo ship Ursula Major sank in the Mediterranean Sea near the coast of Spain after an explosion in its engine room. The ship, reportedly part of a mission to evacuate Russian personnel and equipment from Syria, departed St. Petersburg on the 11th of December and was en route to Vladivostok. Russia's foreign ministry confirmed the incident on Tuesday, the 24th, and reported that 14 crew members were rescued near Cartagena, Murcia in the south, while 2 remain missing. Though the captain said the ship carried empty containers, analysts suggest it was linked to evacuating military assets, saying that there could have been sabotage. However, this is still speculation at this point. Catholicism in Spain has seen a steep decline in the last 10 years, with only 19% of the population identifying as practicing Catholics in 2023, compared with 56% in 1979. Despite this trend, the tradition of creating nativity scenes, or belenes, remains deeply embedded in Spanish culture. This year, places like Gran Canaria, just off the northwest coast of Africa, and Xàtiva, near Valencia, unveiled large-scale displays. Enthusiasts across the country crafted intricate miniature dioramas with advanced features like LED lighting and flowing streams. Next up, Asierra, a village of just 37 residents in Asturias in the north, has become a Christmas sensation with a dazzling display of lights that rivals Vigo's famous festive decorations in Galicia. The Cantor Fandos Neighborhood Association started the tradition 15 years ago and involves only local effort, with retired members dedicating weeks to the setup. The lights inauguration, held during Constitution Day weekend in early December, includes music, carols, and a Christmas basket raffle. Tourism has surged, with visitors flocking to admire the decorations and explore the signposted route around the village. Finally, if you live in Spain and are confused about what's open around the Christmas period, we got you covered. In Spain, Christmas Day, Wednesday the 25th, is the primary public holiday, with most businesses, supermarkets, and offices closed. Thursday the 26th, however, is only a holiday in Catalonia and Palma de Mallorca, with many establishments closed. This year, while Tuesday the 24th of December is a regular working day, most businesses will typically close early for family celebrations. Supermarkets such as major chain Mercadona will close on the 25th of December until the 1st of January, with reduced hours on the 24th and 30th of December. And then, of course, there's Reyes on January 6th. And that's it for this week. Thank you for joining us. We wanted to take this time to thank everyone for tuning in, subscribing, sharing your thoughts with us, and sharing us with friends. Your support means the world. We're so grateful to be building this community together. Wishing you a joyful, warm, and wonderful holiday season. Hasta la próxima.